But let's shift focus and let's talk about Granules India. That particular counter is in focus in today's training session on back of earnings. We are joined by the CMD of the company, Mr. Krishna Prasad, joining us on the show. A very good afternoon to you. Let's talk about your quarter 1 earnings. Your results were broadly in line with what the street was actually expecting. However, can you actually comment on the performance of the formulation segment and on the pricing pressure in the US generic portfolio?
Yeah, the formulation business continues to grow as a percentage of total revenue and as per plan. And there is a huge pricing pressure in the US. And we are, because of a consistency of supply, people still prefer buying from us. Even though we keep reducing prices, we are able to maintain our margins. We are also working on cost cuttings and so many other efforts. And overall, we are able to keep our margins growing right now. But the pressure is there, and I'm sure it's going to continue for some more time.
Right, so this is Vinny also joining in as well. And what I want to understand also is in terms of your margins. They have improved on a quarter-on-quarter basis as well as on a year-on-year basis. But what are the factors that are actually leading to this improvement during the quarter gone by? As well as how would you see the margins panning out going forward as well?
It's a product mix that is able to give us a better margin, number one. And number two, also the raw material prices have at least stopped rising. They've stabilized, and some of the raw materials have started coming down a little bit. So this is what is, we do not expect the raw material prices to go back to the original. I don't think that's going to happen. There's going to be a new normal, but definitely we see margins and overall revenue, or especially margins and overall EBITDA increasing quarter on quarter for the next few quarters. Last year was an aberration. Now we're coming back to normalcy.
Could you talk about the PLI approvals that the company has actually received? Give us some more details on that. If you could tell us about the Capex that you will be actually putting towards this project.
That won't be a huge Capex. It's a DCDA, which is the key raw material for our metformin. And with this, as all of you know, that the entire world is dependent on China for this material. And we were not sure about the technology. Now we are close to pilot plant trials being successful. So we are confident we applied for this and we got the PLI scheme. And with this, once we start manufacturing DCDA, we'll be fully integrated on metformin, all the way from basic raw materials. Integration of doing one key starting material, KSM, doesn't mean much, but we'll go back all the way to basics. And this will also be a technology which will be eco-friendly with the least carbon footprint.
Okay, thank you so much, Mr. Prasad, for joining in with us on the show this afternoon, giving us an insight on how the numbers have been and what should we be expecting going forward as well.